What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keep It Real podcast. We're alive. I'm your host, Reese.
I'm your better host, Connor.
I was trying to think what to say, brother. How long has it actually been? We should have checked stuff like this
2
before
months.
we started.
It's been in November.
Oh, it's only 2 months. I'm not going to lie. I actually thought it was more.
Well, we done one in November, and then I think the one before that was like another month before that.
Yeah, don't worry for all our millions of listeners right now.
You remember last time we were probably speaking about David Blaine. That's how long ago it was.
Was it that one? Or did we have one more
I
after
think so,
that?
near enough.
I don't know if we had one more after that or not.
No.
But do I need to sit up? Do I need to be professional or can I lean back?
Be professional.
I was very slouching. Do you want to restart the thing?
Oh, shut up. Just sit up, you know.
Right, let me.
It's high quality podcast out here.
Let me go back a little bit. Alright, we're good. I just want to make sure the
I know
angle's
your
good.
chair
So I don't want to get my
squeaks
head chopped off, innit?
Your head chopped off. It's a bit extreme, isn't it?
Wait. Yeah. No, we're good. Okay, right. I'm sitting up straight now, innit?
So how you been?
I was very slouching.
In past month, you know. Haven't seen you in ages.
It's been bare long, innit? You know what I mean? It's mad.
Long?
Nah,
What
so
have you been up to?
yeah, I don't even know how to start this. It's been so long. I guess like what I don't. Well, because obviously we haven't recorded. Like, I don't really know why, innit? What? It's just I guess we just had shit, really. What? Even though
There's
it's
shit going on, but there's not much to talk about, really. Same old world.
yeah, I'm opening my Red Bull right now because
You could have done that like 2.5 minutes ago.
that's right. I can still talk, innit? I got my desk next.
We're not sponsored by Red Bull, so can bleep that out.
Blur the can out, yeah. I don't think you can see it anyway. I think
The whole
you could just I think you could just see the straw anyway. Oh, my lighting ain't it in here, you know. I need to get a
So basically,
ring
guys,
light.
I've been ready to film this podcast for the past 4 days, but unfortunately Reese doesn't know how to sort out his bedroom.
This guy's bare line, you know. I was always the one who would
Obviously-
suggest to do it, and man wouldn't want to do it.
It's just very depressing that we can't do it next to each other, you know. What? Because of COVID, we have to do it over Discord.
What? Even when we technically can't, but even when we can again, where's the background gonna be? Do you know how many backgrounds we've had?
We're in an office, guys. Reese is fully funding it with his own money. We appreciate him for that.
Do you know how many different backgrounds we've had? What do you reckon the best background of it has been? What do you
I reckon this one, you know, this is going to be top tier background.
It actually doesn't look bad, you know, but I need better lighting. My lighting's
Listen, with
not
my
it.
editing skills, top quality.
Top quality, yeah. It's going to be like we're in a studio or something. Mate, I'd love to be able to have one of these. You know, you see like all the higher podcast people like have proper studio basically in it, or like a proper setup. It just looks so sick. Like I don't watch Logan Paul's one, but his layout is like so sick
You
in
just
it.
done that up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
think-
once you're a millionaire, setup or a podcast ain't really a problem.
Yeah, legit, you can do what you want. Well, because even like the one I watched the most, Zane and Heath's one, like theirs is so much different from the first season as well now. You don't really watch them, do you?
I don't watch podcasts, just listen to them really. So
Well, yeah. Yeah, I kind of do both. I feel like I'd always listen, but then I think even if I've listened to it, I always go back and watch it as well, though.
yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. I feel like it's a different perspective. When you watch some of them as well, they add different stuff on some of them, which is weird. Well, they like leave stuff in it. They don't like fully edit it out or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like they switch it around or whatever. But yeah, you know, at least we're alive, innit? You know, I bet all of our fans thought we were not here, innit? Because we had our yearly roundup on, Spotify?
Oh yeah, that was so long ago now.
Was it? Wait, well, yeah, that would have been, well, no, not that long. What was it, New Year? They do it.
Yeah, but it's also the 27th of January.
Guys, it's not. He's just saying that for reference. It's only the 2nd of January.
It's the 27th of January and it's 8:30 at night.
I could just imagine how depressed you must look when you said that.
It's kind of hard, you know. Times are hard.
But I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. But no, yeah, I reckon. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself in it because then, if we don't post again, then we know whose fault it is, isn't it? So I'm willing to like obviously
the fact
do
that I
it.
go to university.
No, because you can still record and not edit it. Oh, I just realised I burped into
Nah,
the
he can't
mic.
edit, guys.
My bad.
his computer can barely like handle Microsoft Word, so we don't want to like push it too much.
You have to blur that out because I just beeped. I haven't done a podcast in so long. I forgot. I have to be very professional. That very.
Yeah, that's so grim, you know. How you think that in our viewers' ears?
That's gonna be loud as well. Nah, no, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? Like we're getting to doing it normally again, like we did, because we've got enough to talk about in reality.
Because there's not that much to talk about, but once you like keep thinking of stuff to talk about, we could like add like certain things that.
I feel like because we've always said that anyway. When we went in lockdown, sometimes we think like what to talk about, but I feel like we just overthink it. Like sometimes, like today, we just start it and we know what to talk about.
Like, you've got a lot of these podcasts that always have guests on, so they always have something like that to talk about. We don't have guests, so we just talk about what's happening in like the week or the month, or at this point, probably.
We need to get a guest in, innit? We should get a guest, mate. We'll have to like.
Text Michael Bublé. I'll ask him if he's free. I'll get a reply later.
What, has he replied already? I replied that quick. Oh, mad, you know.
He knows me like that.
Mate, do you know what I'm finding the weirdest now, though? Is I think every single podcast we've been able to see each other. Like, even when we used to do the audios, we would see each other now.
Yeah, that's because before we would just do audio, but now because we're trying to do this video thing, which you may or may not see.
Yeah, so, well, hopefully for everyone listening, you'll see both of our perspectives, but we can't see each other, basically.
Yeah, we need to work that one out.
Yeah, because I keep glancing over to make sure I'm, like, in frame and that, because this is the first time I've done it at this angle. And, yeah, normally we could see each other, but because this setup we're doing... You can see both of us, but
yeah,
you know,
the setup's pretty mad to be fair. But
yeah, you should. Do you know what you should do? You know, like how they talk and they say, "I like put a picture in." I should take a picture of what my camera is sitting on right now, and you should put that in the podcast.
No, that's embarrassing. We don't want people to see what it's.
Mate, you haven't even seen what it is, have you? I don't think, because I only just literally set it up a minute ago.
Because I know what your room looks like.
Do you want me, I could tell you what it's on if you want. Shall I describe it?
What's it on? Your shelf.
No, so I've got my desk, alright. And then I've got a toilet roll. I then have an iPhone case. Then I have empty, you know, where you get them pop vinyl things in. I have one of them. Then I have
an empty pop vinyl box in my background as well, to be fair.
Then I have vitamins for my protein, and then my camera's on top of all of that. So I've done a little tower, and then I've sellotaped my camera to the top.
Oh, yeah, you have a ghetto. I'm recording on my laptop while sitting at my desk where my desktop is.
I just haven't, like... this is the plainest background I've got now, but it's just hard to get the angle, because when we talk in Discord or whatever, do you know what I mean? And it doesn't fucking matter what's behind me. But like, we're putting this up online or whatever, or people are gonna see it. I need the background to look as plain or whatever as possible. So I've got my bed.
You've got to hide basically everything.
Got my bed and my wardrobe.
Office or anything, so it's harder.
Yeah, like, this is plain to get, so I can see my bed. That's about it. It's not really that deep compared to.
If COVID wasn't a thing, we could technically be in a studio, but can't really go there now.
I kind of liked the car one though. I don't think that was as bad as
Car Podcast was the last one we done.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that wasn't that bad, that one, you know, like the angle of it. I think it was just the lighting in it, really. The lighting was a bit weird because it was dark.
The lighting, I think, didn't really work.
If it was in the day, then it'd be fine, really.
What we need to do, we need to get a car, put it in your garden, get some outdoor lights, and then the car will be our setup.
Yeah, let me know how that goes, yeah.
You're not finding it. You have £4 million in your bank account.
Stop baiting me out, you know. I'm trying to live a peaceful life over here. And, you know. Well, should we try and get into some topics or something? Should we go on with the most recent one? How shit my year's gone already.
What? Can you, like, explain, please?
I was waiting for you to say something. Alright, so... It was like, let's just say, like... Well, how long has it been?
How it is, man. I had a car crash.
Yeah, it hasn't even been a week yet, yeah. But basically, I had a car crash. Obviously, it could have been worse than what it was. I got a bit.
People were probably like, "Why are we laughing at the fact he had a car crash?"
Yeah, legit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I hurt myself a bit and whatnot. Yeah, but it's not like man's dead, obviously, or broken a leg or something.
He pretended that he couldn't move and got the roof cut off his car.
wait, before we go on, let's address this. Wait, oh no, I don't want to bait your life out though, because if it ever happens, you're not getting paid for it, you know. He's been waiting his whole life for this moment.
I was like, oh no, this guy ain't getting a payout.
He's been waiting his whole life for this moment right now, you know. Nah, so it happened, we're not going to say specifics, but it happened like in the past week. And I was just on my way home in the snow. This is when it like just was probably at its worst, because it started and it was setting, there was more and more. And I couldn't get onto the motorway how I would go home sometimes or whatever, especially during snow. I don't know what happened, obviously I couldn't get onto it. So I went a different way, and then basically I got to this point where there's like this hill and it goes down. And look, I'm all for people being safe, driving slow in that, going down a hill. But these people, were going way too slow. Like, they were basically nearly stopped. That's how much they were braking. And they basically broke at one point. They weren't moving, or they'd nearly come to a stop. My car was not slowing down, I'm going slow anyway, but my car just would not stop. Like, it just kept sliding down the hill. My car's light, innit? Like, I've got a quick car, and then I have to pay the price of, obviously, my car's light as shit, which is quite annoying. But, so I'm going down. I'm like, great, there's like a BMW in front of me. I'm like, I'm either about to hit this car, or I've got to swerve, and I don't know what's going to happen if I swerve. I'm still going to hit another car. So I've had to swerve. Luckily, I haven't hit any other car. This car's parked as well, and then I end up going into a fucking wall. So that was fun. Like, it's one of them ones, where I was sitting in my car and I was just like, I don't even want to look at the state of my car right now.
Crying before you even like got out.
Yeah, I was like, I do not even want to know what it looks like right now. But
I'm just thankful I didn't get a lift home that day.
Wait, how'd you get home?
My dad picked me up.
Oh no, I thought you said you didn't get a lift. Oh, okay.
No, because you were meant to give me a lift home that day, weren't you?
Yeah, it would have went a different way though, which would have been better probably for me. But no, so I was as careful as I could have been. Like I said, it could have ended up a lot worse, because I easily could have went into the car in front of me, and then I don't know what obviously would have happened then. Like, I would have mashed up the car in front and whatever. So in that way, I have to look at it obviously in the better way of that. At least it was just my car. I've got to kind of fix, which is annoying. But I've temporarily fixed it for now, but I've actually got to
just
sort it out.
Grateful for the shit things in life. It could always have been worse.
Yeah, this time as well, I fully see that, because like I said, if I hit one car, he could have easily hit another one. Do you know what I mean? It could have been so much worse.
There was no fatalities, guys. Don't you worry.
I was bare scared if I was swerving, because I was going towards the pavement as well, and I was like, please, make sure there's no one there. I was like, I do not want to hit someone, or do you know what I mean?
Playing GTA 5 real life edition.
Yeah, legit. So that wasn't fun. Mate, I feel I don't want this to be a downer podcast yet, but I feel like that's just fucked my whole mood for this week and mental state as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just drained me so bad. When it happened, I didn't even want to look at my car for a day or two. Yeah, I was just like,
that shit killed your vibe.
Legit, I've just been So ever since then, I feel a bit better today out of the other days, but that fully just brought me down. So, but like I said, just got to look at it like that. It could have been a lot worse, which I never normally say. But when you look at it, what could have happened? I was lucky. But I have to props myself as well, because I swerved and didn't hit anything else and didn't hit anyone. And I'm surprised.
I swerved with style.
Yeah, I swerved. Ended up stopping by the wall, but fuck. Oh yeah, so that was my lovely adventure. What's been going on in your life then, Sir Connor the Third?
What? I go to uni now. Well, not now, but as in back at uni. So that's fun. But what? They reckon be back in schools. When is it now? March.
Apparently.
But I meant to finish in April, so I feel like my rest of my things gonna be all online. Which is kind of sad, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Can't do much about it.
Yeah, we should touch on how. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No, we can't talk about that because this has to be PG.
Wait, what? What do you think I'm on about? No, I'm on about people losing their minds, thinking they're
Nah, we gotta respect the people who think that it's okay to go back to school and that nothing's gonna happen.
No, I just mean like people like think they're the only ones it's happening to. You know, like you said to me about what people have said, like they're trying to get you to do stuff, sign stuff.
It's affecting everyone. So
yeah,
deal with it. Like,
so yeah, basically what I'm trying to get at, guys, is that even online I've seen people, like especially on Twitter and that, people sharing like, oh, if you sign this or if you do this or then it might help us out. Petition
to get schools back open tomorrow.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, stuff like that, or for us to learn. Like, obviously, I can understand you've paid to be at uni. Do you know what I mean? And obviously not to be at home learning.
Yeah, but it's frustrating in the sense that I've paid. It's £9,250 a year, and it's like this much money is going just to online tuition. But at the end of the day, it's the uni's choice to give you the money back, and these people are fighting when they've already said no. So it's like,
yeah, you're just fighting a losing battle. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no point.
Like you said, it'd be different if the whole world or whatever wasn't going through it. It was just like certain unis. Then it'd be like, okay, it's a bit out of order. But everyone's in this.
The university's got to pay the teachers. They've got to pay their bills. They've got to pay all that crap.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? No one knew. Do you know what I mean? This was gonna happen, but
I still get my degree at the end of it. So
yeah,
can't complain.
Yeah, just like I said, I've spoken to a few people already. I don't even know. Should we even bother touching on this? I feel like it's just a long-ass depressing subject, you know, talking about COVID.
What's going on in the world? Nothing exciting.
Or just something not COVID related. I just feel
you know, we spoke about this. What Mr. Beast is doing. He's sending pictures to the moon.
It's such a weird. Alright, go on then. You know more about it than I do. Go on.
Yeah, so you can pay him, I think it's $10, and then he'll put any picture you want on the moon. Which in a sense is crazy because this guy's basically got a space on a don't know what it's like the scientific term. It's like a Land Rover thing for like the moon. And he's got like a USB
I haven't looked into it, innit, so you're gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah, so the USB stick's gonna be on like the rover, and it's just gonna be on the moon forever. Which kind of nuts when you think about it. This could legit be a USB with a picture of your face on it sitting on the moon.
Well, that's what you hope. 100% my man's gonna go on the dark web and just sell like people's pictures.
Sell all the pictures that people have been sending him. It's just some guy and his cat, and it's on the dark web. Is that what you think?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, I don't know if I do my jack up or not. It looks like I'm choking. I should be alright. Nah, yeah, it's a clever idea. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like he always does the different stuff, innit? Like when he did the was it the burgers or whatever, like fast food.
Mr. Beast burgers, yeah, that's quite smart the way he's doing that. I don't think you don't know how he's doing it, do you?
Well, no, I was gonna say I heard what someone was saying how he probably does it. So he's obviously just going to companies like literally whatever ones he can get to, and they're basically cooking whatever it is still, but then they're just using the packaging and putting it on it and saying it's Mr. Beast when it's not.
So it's a thing called Ghost Kitchens. So it's a company that already has like 300 restaurants, like well established.
Yeah.
And then because
they're boosting each other in it, basically.
They do all the orders online.
Yeah.
So it's just purely like on like Uber Eats or whatever.
Yeah.
So the restaurant gets the order, and they distribute it through there as a different brand instead of their brand. That's all it is. So he doesn't have to pay any like real estate fees. He's only paying like a service fee to the restaurant.
Yeah.
You got to think he's charging £10 a burger. Burger costs $3 to make. They pay the restaurant $1. Pay Uber Eats $1. Man's still $3 a burger. He's making millions.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's clever the way he's done it. Like obviously anyone could have done it. Really, it's just he obviously, you know.
He's doing it the same way. I don't know if you heard Tiger. He's got Tiger Bites, I think it is.
I don't know. I know who Tiger is, but I don't know.
Yeah, he does Tiger Bites. I think it's Mariah Carey does cookies as well.
Really? Yeah, I haven't really heard of stuff like that.
All these celebrities are doing it through the same restaurant that Mr. Beast does his burgers through, which is quite smart. So this restaurant must be making millions.
Jeez,
as well as like all these celebrities.
But no, yeah, obviously it's clever, yeah. Like,
yeah, it's a new thing, but obviously people were like getting angry at Mr. Beast when like the burgers were cold or whatever. Like that's nothing to do with him in a sense.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, he's not like. Well, even the same as like what if you say Gordon Ramsay. Even if you say him, it's like he's not at that restaurant. Do you know what I mean? Like
I find
at that time,
like, people who pay to like eat at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant when Gordon Ramsay ain't cooking the food.
Yeah, legit. It's like when you see some of these people paying loads of money for, I don't even know, let's just say that Salt Bae guy, but then he's actually there, do you know what I mean, still.
Yeah.
So it's obviously, I mean, I still wouldn't do it. I still don't see the point because there are like millions of people, whatever, that can do what he does. He just got big off it.
The guy just puts salt on things. Like, if you're a good cook, you're a good cook.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, obviously I'd understand more in that sense if Gordon was there or whatever. Well, you know, like when they're recording for, what is it, Hell's Kitchen? And they're recording for that. That'd be mad. Could you imagine you was there when he's like recording it, him shouting at everyone?
The people that he shouts at and
that'd be so mad, you know.
They still make Hell's Kitchen.
I don't know, you know. I was flicking through Amazon Prime earlier and I see it on there, but it was an old season.
Back in 2010. That's back in the day.
It's probably been hard, obviously, because what's been going on, but I think they probably was still making it.
Restaurant in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like that program though. I always check to see if there's new ones or whatever, because, yeah, it makes me laugh as well. You know, when you see like clips online of Gordon then being nice or doing a nice gesture, it's like, well, yeah, obviously, like, do you really think this man's this hot-headed 24/7?
Yeah,
like,
normally you see clips of him on, is it Junior MasterChef? Because like he's like, oh, look how nice he is with the kids, and like,
yeah, it's like, what, you think he's gonna start slapping chicken out some people's hand or something? Like, you dumb shit.
Cooked the chicken, it's a bit raw, and he's just dashing it out their head like, you dumb.
It'd be like, eat it, go on, eat it. Is it cooked? No, I didn't think so. The kid's just bare ill. Like, what happened? I don't know. But nah, yeah, stuff like that's funny. I reckon it'd be cool to meet him, you know.
Oh, 100%.
It'd be cool to meet. You see him, Gino, and that other guy. I can't remember his name. Don't know what his name is.
Freddie?
Nah, it's the French guy, innit?
Oh.
I can't remember his name is.
Yeah, I don't know
I need to watch that. I
it.
always see clips on it, you know, and I've never watched it. It'd be so funny. I need to watch that.
Yeah,
man.
it's good. It's good. You should watch it.
Gino cracks me up. Even him and just fucking Gordon would be good, you know. That'd be so funny. But
yeah, I feel like chefs like are such good presenters on anything. Because what Gino does, Family Fortunes now. You got Gordon Ramsay that does.
Does he? What?
Yeah.
What?
The video clips.
What? How long has he been doing that for?
Since this year, there was a video.
Oh, only this year.
One of the questions was name TV chefs, and Gordon Ramsay was number 1, and Gino was like number 3 or something. It's so funny.
Nah, I didn't even. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to watch that. You know, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, mad. Yeah, no, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that then. I felt like that meme then. You know, where he fucking. You seen that one? Where that guy's like, they're asking him something, he goes, oh nah, I never knew that, or something like that. He's like, nah, I never knew that. It's too funny, something like that. But people are not on about it, but yeah, that shit's too funny. Oh, nah. So what else has been going on? Probably should have got prepared for this, you know. I just feel like I'm missing loads of stuff now. I feel like it's hard to divert from obviously what's happening in the world, because at this point, the only thing, like, obviously people are gonna say, oh, you shouldn't be doing it, but it's open, bruv. Like, you can go. I could go up to Watford, walk through town. Man can go get a coffee, or a takeaway. Do you know what I mean? Like, why is that open?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I would have no problem with that being closed. You know what I mean? I'd rather get this shit over with. Like, it doesn't need to be. But if mine's up there anyway, I'm going Taco Bell. You know, so. You know, I
wonder how many people listening don't realise that there's a Taco Bell in the UK.
Probably a lot still, or enough, because they're mainly. So, do you know what I found weird? Obviously, before is there one in London now? No, there isn't in Central, is there?
I think there is now, but I don't think it's dead central. I know there's like.
So some sense they've always been in random places. That's the thing, because the first ones I found out about.
It's way too slow as a fast food restaurant to be in Central. Could you imagine you're in a rush?
Oh, fam, this might.
Something. Later, it's like, come soon.
Oh, mate, should we get into that? Mate, no matter what ones we've gone to,
Can we not be mean to Taco Bell, because that would probably be my favourite sponsor of the world.
No, mate, I love Taco Bell still. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against it. But you know, like the way I look at it, yeah, is you know when you go Hollister. Well, I haven't been Hollister.
You can't see what you're buying.
No. Wait for it. No, so I haven't been Hollister in years, yeah. But I felt like at the time, whenever I did go, or whenever I used to go, that on the application it says you have to be fit. So I feel.
What?
Do you not think when you went Hollister and you used to look around, you think, "Rah, this chick's hot," or this chick, do you know what I mean? You not think?
No, because I haven't been in there since I was like 8, and I don't think I was looking at people like that when I was 8.
Well, that's how I think, yeah. So then I think when you go to Taco Bell, on the thing, it says you can't be too quick of a worker. That's what I think it says.
Just like the opposite of Aldi.
yeah, Aldi. It was little the same though. No, Aldi's worse. Just dash it through. You get home and half your shopping's in pieces because the way they packed it.
Dashing across the conveyor belt, and Taco Bell are like taking their time, like decorating your taco with a bit of lettuce.
Yeah, like obviously, as long as I get my food or whatever, it's not taking the piss, then fair enough. But there's no way that all of them I've been to have been like that. It has to be some sort of like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like code or something. Like they have to.
Yeah, they're trying to open a drive-through version now in the UK, but I feel like it's just too slow for a drive-through.
If they do that, they need to do it quicker. Yeah,
it's done.
Because what I was saying is they're in weird places as well. Because
I'll have a look.
Because when they was first around or whatever, there was one in. I don't think it was Bournemouth, but it was like a seaside place. There's like a couple in the seaside places because that was one of the first ones I went to. And then you had one open up closer to us or closer to me. Now there's one in Watford, and do you know what I mean?
Scotland, Bournemouth, Cardiff.
It's just in weird places.
Croydon, Glasgow, Eastbourne, Watford, Liverpool. 7 in London, right? There is some in Central.
Not that long they've been there.
Wembley and Harrow apparently classed as Central London, when that's not really. Clapham, that's Central.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the one in Harrow. I've never been to the one in Harrow.
Where's this one? This one's in Hammersmith. Okay, so that's probably the most central one you've got then, in Hammersmith.
What's the best one you've been to?
I don't know, probably one in Edinburgh.
What?
What?
You've been to the one in Edinburgh?
Do I look like I live in Scotland?
You said that with chest though. I was like, what? I said that so serious. Oh, that's mad,
Yeah, I feel like.
I think the Watford one's the best one still. Even though it takes a sweet time, I feel like the Watford.
You're baiting out where you live. You live in Watford.
Bro, I said the one nearest to us is Watford. Well, I guess it's not really even the nearest.
See, I live a few thousand miles away in Colorado.
Man's gonna have to beep out Watford every time I say it now.
Could you imagine how long that takes to edit?
Nah, yeah, yeah, I feel that one. I've been to a few, like I said, I think there was one in Brighton as well or something. When I was in a relationship at the time, I went up there.
I don't know.
You what?
Yeah, it probably is one down there. I said Bournemouth. I was losing it. I was meant to.
No, I think there is as well.
Eastbourne, whatever it is.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they were like the first ones that was like near the seaside. I don't know why. Like you said, I can't remember what their speed was like, but yeah, I don't know.
There is one in Brighton.
Brighton? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even like near the sea.
No, I know, but you know what I mean though. Like if you think of Brighton or whatnot, that's what I'd think of. Is like what, seaside. That's why I said it. But yeah, I don't get why it's in very random places. But there's that other place I need to go to. This is the only reason, yeah. Well, no, there's a lot of reasons I want to look down. Yeah. I didn't even have to finish.
I just knew what you're on about. I knew man wanted to go to Tim Hortons just for a coffee. Like that's what gets him going in the world.
Yeah, a coffee, fam. Oh, I didn't know, bruv. You could have told me this before lockdown, Man would have went there.
Milton Keynes.
Yeah, it's far enough.
Imagine the police pull you over during lockdown. Where are you going to? Just driving an hour to go get a coffee.
But yeah, that's taking the piss, obviously, going that far. But like, you see, you're getting some people still at the minute who will get caught when they're out. But it's like, why is it still open then? if you're not traveling far for it, then it's whatever, innit? I feel like if you're taking a piss, then alright, yeah, then.
Yeah, the people are taking a piss. I feel like it's just police running the plates, and they're in like Manchester, and the plates coming back saying like London. They're like, what?
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't even know that was there. It would be nice if it was closer than there, but you know.
We talk about food way too much on this podcast, you know.
What else? Mate, do you know what I'd love to be able to talk about on this, but man doesn't watch nothing. Like, I'd love to be able to talk about films and TV programs. Man, this guy doesn't watch nothing, so I don't know what he wants from me.
Yeah, but at least if I watched it, I wouldn't go, oh, it's boring or shit, like your best friend.
Mate, I'm determined to find something that she likes. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've never had such a hard mission to find something that someone will like. Do you know what I mean? I've never been faced with this dilemma.
See, the most things I watch is like Disney and Pixar films, and obviously that ain't your style.
Nah. Well, no, I like it. Don't get me wrong, still, but I feel like
I watched. It's fairly new. What's it called? Shit.
I feel like I don't watch any animated ones anymore. Like, I'd still watch, like, Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. stuff like that, but all these new ones, like, what was the one you watched? The Big Hero or something, whatever that is.
That's old film. That's old as hell.
Is it? Oh, yeah. See, I don't know. Did you talk about it?
I'm trying to think of the one I watched the other day. I'm trying to find it. I'm currently searching through Disney Plus to find it, because I can't think of the name.
But yeah, like, I'm all down for people liking whatever, but... it's just a very hard mission trying to find something that they like. I thought I found it the other day. For anyone, who's listening, right? The Sinner, first season anyway. This guy ain't watched it. First season anyway, it's so sick. Like, what's the second one? I guess you could argue the second one's good. I didn't really like it, to be honest. But the first season is so good. And I told I told someone to watch it, and they didn't want to watch it after the first episode, and I'm bare baffed, because if you just watch the first episode, for me, I'm like, raw, why has this person done this to this person? I'm like, I wouldn't know what happens in it, but
just trying to describe it without spoiling it.
Kind of, yeah. But then, I'm apparently, obviously some people don't like it still, so I've got to try and find something better now. You know what I mean? So Connor still needs to watch. You still need to watch it, even if it's just the first episode, because it's worth it. But the third
watch, Disney film, because what I watched Onward the other day, that was a good film.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not watching anything like that.
Why? You go watch it with your sister. She'll like it.
I'm sure she probably would. But
what do? Make her what? Saw.
I don't want to say what I've watched with her before, innit, because I sound like a bad brother, but it wasn't Saw.
What did you watch with your sister?
I've told you before.
I can't remember.
It's one of my favourite films. Well, my favourite film.
You did not make your sister watch it.
Yeah, I didn't make her. I was watching it and she was like, oh, can I watch it or whatever? And I was like, alright, whatever.
Oh, he's lost it. He's like, make your sister watch it.
I watched it and she's watched, what else she watched me? Annabelle as well. I'm not gonna lie, I sound like a shit brother and I've scarred her for life. She's good though, she's good, so.
Is that why she was crying, saying that she's scared of Coco the Clown coming through the cupboard?
Mate, yeah, it sounds kind of mad now, but
yeah, that's
I kept on telling her not to watch it or go do something else, but she weren't having it, and then she watched it, and she seems alright in it, so she takes after me probably.
As long as she wanted to watch it, it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, and she's been fine since. This is a long time ago now, really, and yeah, she's been fine, so, Must just be like me, because that's my type of favourite, like films, like horror, thriller, or whatever, yeah.
I don't know the title. There's a film, it's about a man's wife who's brutally murdered by a serial killer, yeah? And
was it a true story?
Disabled. And then, like halfway through, then the kid gets kidnapped, and the dad has to go chase down the kidnapper for like thousands of miles away, while he's like with a mentally ill woman. You seen it?
No.
It's called Finding Nemo.
Alright, that's gonna do it for today's podcast. Oh, you're so dumb,
It's true, that's what Nemo is.
If you can see my face right now, fam, I'm in disbelief.
I will do eventually.
Oh, he's lost it, bro. He's lost it.
I can't lie, I had to read that because I saw it on Instagram earlier.
Yeah, you were proper getting into it, and I was like, where's this kind of going? My man doesn't watch films like this or whatever.
That's mad, you know, 'cause that's actually the plot of Nemo, which is just crazy.
See, I've come to the realization that you just ain't got a attention span. That's why you don't watch shit.
I do. I feel like uni's killed my attention span. Just trying to like focus for like that long is so hard.
Yeah, I feel like I actually don't watch as many films like I used to. I don't know. I feel like I've watched a lot of things, and I still watch the same shit, but I don't know. I feel like the amount I used to watch stuff, I feel like I'd only probably... Like, I wasn't crazy, man. It sounds like I was addicted or something, but like, I feel like I would watch more stuff again if I watched it with someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Like...
I haven't watched it, like, because this is so much better, like, sitting back and watching a film with someone.
Yeah,
like,
man's
watching, like,
just...
binging a series with someone.
Yeah, man's just lonely, innit? So I just usually sit in my bed at night and cry for an hour until I pass out.
Just be like, yo, Dad, you want to come watch a film with me?
Like, yo, when COVID's over, can I have a friend? We'll have, like, a million people around. Yo, what are you lot doing? Partying now? We're watching a film together, innit?
You in your bed, like, chilling.
Like, you got sad life? Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, shit. Starts crying.
Do you remember what we spoke about yesterday? That we said we'd talk about on the podcast?
No, I don't. I do, but I don't. I know it was something. Wait, what? Dead people. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to touch on something else, but we could go into that, actually.
Well, what's yours? Is it important, or do we not care?
Well, it just might be more relevant now, because we're kind of in lockdown. I was going to say about working out, innit? Like, what changed, but you could go into yours if you want, or we could just talk about mine another time.
We'll talk about yours, don't you worry. We'll treat you good.
Well, wait, it's not really. It's probably quicker than yours anyway. You can do yours after. But yeah, so working out circumstances is. I don't know if did we ever talk about it on whenever it was. Like, say we bought a setup or no? Has it been that long?
I don't know. You know, it's just been so long. I couldn't tell you.
It might have just been after. So base. We didn't even talk, bruv. Nah, we just say. Should we say it for another day? Because we changed gym. We haven't even talked about that.
Oh, you've mentioned it now. We talk about that now. We'll talk about my thing on the next episode, eventually.
Alright, so... Fuck, where do we start? Alright, so yeah. So before lockdown, we basically had enough of our gym, yeah. Like, as much as they had good equipment in there, and they did, yeah. Like, they had so much variety and whatnot. Fam, that gym was doing my nutting with how busy it was all the time.
Yeah, that gym...
I don't actually know if we touched on this or not, so I apologise if we did, but we'll talk about it again anyway. But... Yeah, how do you feel about what I said? You agree, innit?
Yeah, so what? Before we'd go to the gym, it would say like 37%, but you'd go there and it's ramped. You can't move. And like, this is still during COVID, so it's like you expect it to be like less busy, but it was so rammed for like 37%. You couldn't even like do chest or whatever.
Yeah, like that's mad
so
when
constant.
Yeah, like you said,
it was like all the time.
Yeah, that's mad when you deep in that as well. This was still like during COVID, because like, it was obviously in between lockdowns kind of thing.
This was
like, I can't remember when it was.
Before the November lockdown.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, because we was at a different gym by then. But no, yeah, like you said, like they have a stat tracker thing, but it was never accurate. Like you said, like 40% would be pushing like hella busy, innit? In reality. Yeah. Like, you'd have to check if, or is that machine or whatever free, is there room to do like free weights or whatever. It's like, you'd have to keep looking. Do you know what I mean? And like, what if you've never been to that gym before and you think 40%, like, and you rock up? Do you know how pissed I would be, fam? I would actually be so annoyed. Like, so yeah,
I don't think you've mentioned it. So obviously, with it being a percentage between 0 and 100, you have low, medium, and high. This gym
go on. Yeah.
doesn't want to do that. They want to go low, moderate, moderate, and then high.
Yeah. And tell them when moderate stays up to how high that goes. Moderate, guys.
Moderate. So I'd say moderate should start about 30%.
No, so moderate, like, so say if
no, where should it start? Where should it start?
Yeah, so let's say a 0 to 100 scale was accurate, yeah? So let's just say it's accurate, so make it easier, yeah? So I'd say moderate. So if there's only three options, so it's basically low, medium, high, innit? At the end of the day,
Yeah.
that's what it is. So we say medium, moderate. What? It's got to be halfway, innit? Really? What? 50 to 60%, probably?
I'd say a bit lower. Even like if you go 40, like a bit that's moderate.
Yeah, okay, 40 to 50, because then...
40,
I'd
40 to 65. There we go. That's a solid number.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, go on then. You can carry on. Go on.
So you could get to the gym. It would be 75%. Underneath that, low. In the near enough a year we were at this gym, said moderate once.
Yeah, and what was that? That was
80%.
Yeah.
Moderate.
Over 80%. Do you know, like, when you deep that, do you know how insanely busy that is? That's not busy.
If you're
that
not
is
reading that number and you're just seeing low, you're going, that's not bad. It's low, isn't it? Low, fuck it, low.
Yeah, you just think like, oh, this gym must be like huge in a sense, isn't it? Really, like it says a high capacity, but it's low still, so there must be like hella room. And it was a good size. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a small gym at all. But that tracking thing was a joke, bruv. Like like you said, even we would look at it multiple times before we left, like a few weeks before we left, and it was like later on, it was always 70% above and all this. Like, fam, when you deep it, do you know how busy the car park would have been?
Yeah, the car park would be full, and then the road would be full.
Yeah.
And then the office car park next to it would be full. And
yeah, so they had like the car park, then outside of it, like a little bit you could go up on. That, yeah, like you said, that would have been busy. Then the other car, fam, it's actually nuts. Like, I don't get why more and more people turn up, because you see some like regular people as well, so they know the same instance, and they're like, fuck it, let's just go still. I'm just like, why?
Yeah, it was just way too busy. Just didn't feel safe in there because it was just too busy.
Yeah, like even like obviously if COVID weren't going on, I was just pushed to that point anyway where I was just sick of it. Like, I'm all down for gym being busy or whatnot, do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, depending on what time you go, alright, it might be busier then. But that was just a joke, man. Like, what, even we would go at like 2 or 3 o'clock sometimes in the afternoon, and that shit would be Ramo. And that would be Rams.
What, we'd have to go past midnight, and it's still like 15%.
Yeah, what? Sometimes we were waiting until, if we didn't work next day, like 11 at night, and we'd go, and it was still...
It was still a joke.
Shouldn't have been as busy as it was, basically. Fam, yeah, it's actually so mad. Yeah, I don't, yeah. So, well, I was getting distracted, so. No, yeah, so, that obviously just, we just had enough of that. Like, I don't think people understand how, even just like mentally draining that is, or how that can ruin your workout before you even start. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
100%.
people can't understand that unless they've been through it, they know where we're coming from, like if they've experienced the same thing or whatever. I feel like if you said it to someone who hasn't gone gym, they wouldn't understand it. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, you work out
like
still.
atmosphere as well.
Huh?
It's like the whole mood you have to get into that even work out. It like just kills it so quick.
Yeah, legit. Like, what we'd be driving there, having our pre-workout. We get there and then it's like, fuck, just drained already.
Praying to get on a bench.
Yeah, legit. Oh, it's chest day. Okay, every single bench is gone, and there's a few benches. So it's like, but no, yeah. So we decided to join another gym. Do you want to tell them how bougie we are now, then, or what?
Bougie as in how much this gym costs, or bougie as in the facilities at this gym?
Facility. I don't think you got a facility. I was waiting for you to say it.
12.
It says the one who says it all the time, big man. Oh, no, that was funny.
Yeah, yeah, it's 3 times what we were paying.
Yeah, don't.
But it's smaller for weights.
Yeah.
But it also has like a swimming pool and other stuff that
Steam room and that. Yeah.
Nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, like
you pay for the nicer things.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. It's never busy.
Nah, and when it has been on the busy side, it's whatever.
Like we've only faced is like there's only like one bench. So it's like if you're gonna do chest, you kind of have to wait around. But apart from that, it's like not really a problem.
Yeah, that's and I was obviously shocked about that. Like, regardless of, obviously, this gym kind of caters to more the cardio side of things. Well, yeah, elderly and more cardio side of things. So I understand they haven't got as much equipment or whatever you want to call it compared to the other one. But to have one bench, man, still is crazy to me, man. Like,
yeah.
They have benches to do free weights, but what I mean is when you want to do flat bench, do you know what I mean? Like flat bench and incline. There's only one of them, which is, like you said, annoying. But apart from that, I'm not gonna lie. I always thought, I'd never pay for one of these expensive gyms. You know, I always said that to myself. Yeah, I always said to myself, I was like, I could just never see the reason or what was the point or. But after you go now, mate, like, even just the people working there are so much nicer. Do you know what I mean?
People actually say hi to you if you need a question, they help you.
Yeah.
The other gym, no one ever spoke to you.
No, I never chatted to them. Like, even if you made eye contact with some of them at the old gym, bruv, they were just like, just weren't having it. Do you know what I mean? But this new gym's nice, like you said, yeah. So, steam room's my favourite, mate. I love that. I love a bit of the steam room, you know.
That's all he likes.
Love it. But do you want to tell them about how apparently we can't be in there for long though?
Yeah, so when you're in the gym, you can like book to go to like the pool and everything, because obviously you have to book everything because of COVID and that.
Yeah.
But we don't rush our workouts really ever.
No, like we go at a good pace. Like, we don't go slow. We don't take the piss. But like we're not. Like, say if you was to work out on your own. We
share pretty much everything as well, because we both go together, really.
Yeah, explain what, or do you want me to explain what we do?
I got this, don't you worry, darling.
No, so before you say what happens, though, I'm saying explain what our workout, like, would be, why it takes a minute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we do a lot when we work out as well. What we normally, like, even like we do chest, what we'll do flat bench, then we'll do, like, incline, then we'll, like, go on machines. Yeah,
or do free weights, dumbbells. Yeah, but I just mean you don't even have to go into it in detail. I just meant like summary.
To do all this, then we do half an hour cardio as well.
No, see, you messed it up already.
What? You good?
You didn't. So when we do workout, we don't just hit chest though, do we?
Well, no, never just do one thing. There's no point.
But they don't know that. That's what I'm saying. So when we go gym, we do it chest and tries, back and bis, and then shoulders and whatever, and legs. Sure, whatever. I hate legs. But yeah.
Not lift.
But yeah, go on. Yeah, so we do that, and like you said, then we do half-hour cardio, mix it up and whatnot.
So even like you take away the cardio, that's an hour and a half. An hour and a half for both of us. That's only technically 45 minutes. Which ain't that long, really. To do
well, you reckon we take an hour and a half to work out? What, weight-wise? I don't think it takes that long.
Well, normally like 2 hours in total.
Yeah, but
includes like getting changed and everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And getting changed when you add all that up, it makes sense.
So, but if you're at this gym, if you clock in,
my ear is so itchy. It looks like I'm picking my ear, but my ear is so itchy right now. It's actually just so itchy. Get there
at midday. You book the pool for 1:30. So after your workout, you'll get a notification on your phone afterwards saying you didn't show up. So this happened 3 times.
Yeah, you get 3 chances basically.
And then it went, you're banned from booking anything.
Yeah, for 2 weeks.
We'll go talk to someone about this because this ain't right.
Yeah, it's for 2 weeks as well, guys. Bear in mind, that's a long ass time.
So we were like, yo, how comes it's like banned us from booking anything? And they're like, oh, because you're not going. I was like, we are going. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, and they could see on their system, like, yeah, but you're clocking in 2.5 hours before you're going swimming or whatever. And we're like, wait, because we're working out before. And they're like, it clocks you out after an hour and a half.
Mate.
We're like, wait, what?
So, bear in mind, the people handling it were bare nice, innit? Like, which was nice as well. Yeah, they were nice.
Big up Adam. Adam, if you're listening.
Man, like Adam, come on. He's a nice guy,
so it's like,
go on.
Everyone who clearly works out there does it really fast.
Yeah, like you said, this is...
Yeah, but what now if we want to go swimming afterwards? We have to go back to the front, recheck in.
That's so mad, legit. We got to stand there, just swipe the card and be like, I'm not leaving, but it's going to say that I ain't gone to my thing when I have. So yeah, it's just basically saying like, oh, you've left, so how could you possibly be going
it's to, do
to
with,
this
like, their percentage
thing?
So it's like always counting. So even if people aren't like leaving the gym through like the right thing, it's still gonna get rid of them on the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it like resets daily, so it's not gonna glitch out, which is quite smart. But after an hour and a half, I'm still there.
Yeah, legit. What is it? It's an hour and a half, isn't it? That's the limit.
Yeah, it's not long really.
Yeah, like what in reality, like say even if we just did weights, like chest and tries or whatever, both of us might not take hour and a half, but it's gonna be cutting it close regardless. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna whack cardio in there as well.
Yeah, and then you still got to get changed.
Yeah, I feel like obviously the people who probably go there just do one or the other. They bang out their cardio because there's a lot of cardio shit there, or they just do weights and then go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
But I feel like, I don't know. I like the way we do it. Do you know what I mean? Do cardio at the end, like you're already kind of warmed up or whatever. And
it's like going to the gym. It just makes us feel so much better.
Yeah, it's just the vibe. Like even if I'm sure there's going to be dickheads there still, but it still won't irritate you as much as when you are at the other
chill,
gym.
Like going, yo, are you on this still? It's like so much more chill.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's weird, but like because you know. I don't even know how to put it, but because you know people are paying money for this gym, you know they're kind of gonna. I'm sure you're probably gonna get snobby people as well, but I feel like obviously the attitude's just so much different to the other one.
So much better.
Yeah, it's just so much different. Like, there's been some weird people there already, not gonna lie, but yeah, it's
I know what you're on about now. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some weirdos, but yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, when I'm at the, like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I can be a prick and be kind of judgmental and whatnot, but when I see people at the gym, I never really take the piss out of them, because if you're at the gym, then you're already halfway to do you know what I mean? Like, accomplishing whatever it is you do. Doesn't matter if you're big or small, do you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. I feel like that's the only place I wouldn't be too judgmental. I feel like I just sound like a prick, you know. I feel like I just
yourself a hole there.
No, I feel like I just speak my mind, innit? Like, and maybe sometimes I shouldn't, but I just don't care. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, yeah, whether it sounds nice or not, it's whatever, innit? I feel like you just.
Do you know what else would be nice?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what dumb shit you're gonna say.
If we manage to do a podcast in a week and don't delay it like dumb amount.
Yeah, I'm down easily. You have to remember. You need to write that thing down you were gonna say about the was it dead bodies, dead people or something.
Yeah, it sounds mad.
so
it sounds
mad.
like talking about dead people, but yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it will make sense. Yeah, once everyone hears it. But no, yeah, we've been going a while now. Probably.
Yeah, nearly an hour, so I'll probably wrap it up.
Could wrap it up
because, well, we've got stuff to talk about next episode already, so.
Yeah, legit, and I'm sure we'll think of other shit as well, to be honest. But
alright, guys.
Yeah.
I'll see you next week or month or year.
as soon as. Alright, yeah. We need to think of a slogan when we cut out. Like.
What's the name of the podcast, Reese?
Oh, what? Keep it real. Oh shit, yeah. That's how you know it's been way too long, you know. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, you can say it now then, cause
No. I'll treat you good, cause.
Alright, everyone, everyone listening, keep it real, yeah.
Way.